Hello, everybody. My name is Gonzalo Silva, aka DJ G Silva from G Silva Sounds. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about what SoundTrap is and how to get started on some basics. So let's create a beat. SoundTrap is a DAW, a digital audio workstation for browsers that allows you to create music or podcasts. For this video, we're going to create music. So let's enter the studio. What's great about SoundTrap is that you're able to start creating right away by using their loops. So we're going to create a very simple beat, probably 32 bar, 64 bar beat with a very basic song structure. So let's get started. We're going to be creating music today. So let's click on music. So let's get familiar with SoundTrap. The first thing that we want to look at is at the bottom, here's our tempo. And the default tempo is always going to be at 120 beats per minute. This is also where you can see what key we're going to be in our track. This is our metronome, and here's our toolbar. So today we're going to get started by using loops. SoundTrap comes with a bunch of different loops and sounds. So we're going to get started today by using our loops. So let's look over here on the right. Our loops are filtered by the type of instrument, the genre, or the kind of sound you're looking for. So let's get started with drums and start looking for some hip hop drums. Now here, I can scroll up and down to start looking through my drum library. I'm going to press play and preview some of these. Okay, I'm going to choose that sound, Milky Beat 1, full. That means it comes with all the different percussions, like the kick, the snare, hi-hats, and percussion sounds. I'm going to put a heart next to that so I can save it in my favorites list. Great. So I'm going to now choose this loop. Now I can continue to just search for more sounds and put hearts next to them, and then they'll be in my favorites. When you click this favorites box, everything that you save a heart next to will be saved there. So let's choose this one. There's our drum. All right, let's start looking for more sounds. So we definitely know that we want to keep this genre hip hop. The next thing we want to do is start layering other sounds. Now we already have our drums, which is our beat. What we want to look for next is some other sounds that we can layer on top. And while we play this, I can still preview some of these sounds. So I'm going to press play and go through some of these sounds until we find one that we really like. All right, I like this one. All right, now that we have our drum and our bass, let's start layering some more sounds. Let's look for a piano. Let's keep with the same genre of hip hop. And let's start finding something that's gonna match our bass. Let's play here, and preview here. I like that one. So I'm just looking for more sounds to start layering on top. This is what I have so far. Let's listen to what we have so far. And let's make sure that we're looping the first 8 bars. Great. Now that we have a beat with at least 4 elements, we can start looking over here on the side of our control panel. Here we can control whether we arm the track, how we control the automation, the volume, and even how to solo and mute the track. So what we want to do next is start soloing some of the instruments to start creating an intro to see which one sounds best together. So I'm going to start from the bottom. I feel like that should start in the very beginning. Great, so I'm going to use these 2 instruments to create our introduction. What I want to do is I want to move these cells over. So I want to move the drums and the bass. I'm going to unsolo both instruments. And here I can turn the loop off. So now it's not just going to continue to loop this one section, it's going to play it all the way through. What I want to start doing as well is start creating loops of these sounds. Right now, what it gave us is 8 bars of music. To start looping, I can grab it from the very top and this half circle appears. And I can loop that instrument for as long as I want. I'm gonna do the same here with the bass. So great, now I have the introduction to my song. So let's listen to it. Great, now I have an intro to my song with a little buildup. So let's hear it. Now that we have our basic structure, let's start copying and pasting some of these sounds over to give this entire song some variation. Great. Now that I have my song sounded how I want it to, I want to go over here and save it. I want to make sure I name it something. So let's see, Milky Millions. Once I hit save, it's going to mix down, and then we can actually download it and share it. Once it's done mixing, I can then download it so I can share with other people.